How's it going, guys? Welcome back, North Coast Constrictors. Okay, we've got a couple of snakes that have shed out. Some of my retics. Here's another retic video. I know there's thousands of ball python videos out there, so let's put out some beautiful retics that have just shed out. I did do a retic video on the golden child. I want to pull out that girl over there in this tank here. Because she gave me a bite the last time that I tried to, well, I was filling up her tub. She was hungry, and anyway, so she is hungry still. She is a lavender albino, 100% het genetic stripe. Okay, so she is a stunning snake. She really is. Her name is Honey, and she was the very first retic that I ever got. So let's pull her out and let's see how she reacts. Her enclosure does need a clean. Hello, my sweetheart. Okay, so what we're doing here, guys, is we are tap training. Okay, come on, don't be afraid. So we're tap training, and then I will move. She's obviously wants to try and get away. All right, so by doing this, all I'm doing is I'm getting her out of feeding response, okay? So there we go, my sweetheart. Now she's moving away from me. She's, hello, my baby, how you doing? So I like to talk to my snakes, and she doesn't look like she's gonna bite me at all. She actually looks like she's pretty chilled out. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get her out of the enclosure now. What's nice is that most of her body is out towards the end of the... Okay, here she is. All right, whoa, it's okay, it's okay. She hasn't been handled in a while. And so she's just going to let her get used to me again. I've been so busy. We've moved house. I've got a new snake facility, as you can see from our previous videos. So this is Honey. She is about, I would say, 5 years old now. Because she's got 100% het genetic stripe in her, she's about 25% dwarf. Okay. So you get mainland retics, dwarf retics, and super dwarf retics. Now, guys, don't get confused between dwarf retics and mainland retics, because a dwarf retic can still get to 12 to 15 feet, okay, but a mainland retic can get 20, 25 feet, okay, it just depends on how you feed them. Guys, notice how I always keep one arm out. I always, if you watch my videos, it's to stop the snake from coiling around your neck and choking you out, the blood supply to your brain or the air supply to your brain, okay? It'll choke you out, render you unconscious. Look how beautiful she is, okay? She has got one of the most stunning heads. It's a deep, deep orange. I don't know if this is the right... I don't even know if I should use it. I need camera lighting, unfortunately. It just kind of sucks there. All right, so this is her. Now, guys, notice that when I'm handling my retics, I do a lot of head touching. I specifically do that because I do not want my retics to be head shy, because that's when you get bitten, okay? A lot of the times when you've got to deal with a snake, you have to deal with the head, okay? Like if I want to administer medication to her or a laxative to her, I have to insert a catheter down her throat and through her mouth, and I've got to grab her here. I've also been bitten, or they have bitten this snake hook here, and I've got these rubber... So they've bitten on that and their teeth get stuck into it. And the only way to get it out is to grab. Now the teeth are all serrated and they face backwards. and she's on the ground now, trying to make a dash for it. Okay, so the only way to get them off is to actually push their heads forward. You can't pull backwards, you can't rip it out, especially if they're bitten you on the arm. You cannot rip that snake off. You actually have to try and close its mouth, funny enough. Push the snake's head forward so that the teeth come out. They're only small, but they're lots and lots of serrated rows, okay? And then you push it out. The first thing you should do if you want the snake to let go by itself is you spray, like a hand sanitizer, if you've got hand sanitizer, or you go to a tap and you turn on the hot water and you hold its head under hot water. And as an absolute last resort, and trust me guys, I have done this, but it's not because I was getting bitten, it was because I couldn't get it off there. Bit the tail. And when I say bite the tail, I don't mean bite off the snake's tail. I mean just apply enough pressure with your mouth that the snake thinks that it's getting bitten or attacked by another animal. Okay, so this beautiful girl here, who is my very first girl, and she also gave me quite a decent. She gave me quite a decent bite the other day. I got more of a fright than anything else. It stung like a bit of a bitch because it was right on the bone. She got me here on my arm, right over there. But because she is not an aggressive snake, she just tagged and released. She realized that I wasn't prey, and she just tagged and then she let me go. Okay, so let's put Honey back in. Now, my sweetheart, all forgiven, hey? So you feel very sorry for biting me. Okay, all right, so we're friends again. Mwah. Love you. All right. So I'm going to clean out her enclosure probably tomorrow or over the weekend. Just giving her fresh water in the meantime. Okay, let's pull out another snake that is almost as beautiful, and actually she's probably more beautiful. This is a Motley purple albino het titanium. Okay, just shed, looking absolutely stunning, but ready to eat. Okay, so tap train, just get it out of feeding response, make sure she doesn't want to bite, and then there we go, my baby. Okay, all right. Okay, so there we go. She's been lying on a water bowl, so she's a little cold. She's growing. Don't worry about the water dripping off her. That's just because she's been lying in a water bowl. So she's going to wrap around my arms now because I'm nice and warm. And let's get her head up there to show you. Okay, so this is a Motley purple albino. So that's the purple phase. Het for titanium. I do have another one. This is the male. I have a female up there, identical. Motley, purple albino, het for titanium. My goal is to produce Motley albino titaniums or super Motley. Or super Motley titaniums. I don't know what they look like. I don't know if it's ever been done. It's going to be a gamble. It's still going to take about 2 years because the male can breed. He's ready to go, but she needs 2 more years. Okay, so this boy is ready to go. So he is going to probably pair to my golden child purple albino down there. But the last snake that I'm going to pull out is also a male. I have 2 males. This is the one male, and I have another male that's a straight Motley het lavender albino. So if you know about genetics and snakes, albino is a recessive trait. Okay, albino is recessive. Notice how I'm working their head here, guys. I do that so they don't get head shy. If I pair a Motley to a golden child, I could get Motley golden childs, but there won't be. I could get Motley golden child albinos, or I could get Motley golden child het albinos. Okay, and or just Motleys, or just golden childs, or just albinos. Lavender albinos, or I think if you pair lavender albino, you can get purple and you can get white phase. So anyway, so if I had to pair this visual recessive albino to a visual recessive albino, all the snakes are going to come out in one of the three albino phases: white, purple, or lavender. Okay, guys must also understand that lavender albino is actually 100% het purple, 100% het white phase. It's actually not. If you type into Genetic Wizard and Morph Market, you can't type in lavender albino. It's either, when you type in lavender albino, it comes up as 100% double het white phase, purple phase. That's what gives it the lavender. It's just that the lavender actually comes out as a visual expression. How beautiful is this snake? Absolutely stunning. One of my absolute favorites. Eating like an absolute champ. And yeah, just a stunning snake to behold, and starting to get strong, starting to get big. I got these guys from yearlings, and they're looking good. So, right, let me just unwrap him a little bit here before he likes to use his tail and anchor. So we'll just let him go back into his enclosure. And he wants to come out. Nope, go back inside. Thank you. And we're going to end off. We're going to end off by pulling out this crazy guy here. This is a real, I got to watch this snake. He really is a cool snake, but I haven't pulled him out for a while. Okay, this is Katos. He's a visual Motley. Hello, my boy. Come to dad. Okay, he's a visual Motley het lavender albino. Okay. All right, you ready? Hey? Right, so just some association and trust there. Okay, so he knows it's me. I've got his head now, so he can't strike like that. And I'm going to get him out of his enclosure nicely. And he's also shed recently, so he's going to have some nice iridescence on him. And he is really packing on some size here. Hopefully we can see some iridescence there. I don't know how much the camera is picking up. Okay. Katos is a very special snake to me. This is what a normal Motley would look like. Okay. Those patterns, the underbelly there, like that. Very, very speckled underbelly. Those beautiful designs on the back here, those like oblongs, and then you've got those white spots that come down there like that. And if you take them out into the sunlight, I mean, the camera is just picking up just a fraction of the iridescence, but if you take him out into the sunlight on a bright sunny day, he just looks like a rainbow. He just looks like an absolute rainbow. And this is the first time that I've held him in about 2 months. I have to be honest, I haven't pulled him out. And look at this. This is how socialized he is. He knows me. He's calm. He's cool. He's gentle. And he trusts me, and I'm calm. I'm relaxed around him. He knows, and he's strong as well. And so what I want to do is, remember that golden rule, guys. Always keep your neck free. Always keep your neck free. He's not strong enough to choke me out. I mean, I'm a grown man, so he would battle to choke me out. One of those big females could do that quite easily. So he really is. He's a special snake. He's stunning. And I'm consider pairing him up to either the Motley, the golden child purple albino, or the tiger lavender albino down there. We get Motley tiger albinos, or Motley tiger het albinos, or we go for the golden child. I think the golden child is a more valuable snake. But being a het, 100% het, not all the babies will come out albino. So that's a plus. There's some guys that want Motley golden childs. They don't want it to be a white phase or a purple phase or lavender, you know. So let's just see what the snake market does over the next year, and then I'll decide whether I'm going to pair him up or not. So guys, that's it. Please always practice responsible snake care and breeding and husbandry. Please always make sure that your snakes have got fresh water. Please always make sure that your snakes have got the correct temperatures. Their hot spots are the right temperature for the species of snake that you're keeping. That you've got fresh water every 2 to 3 days, and they've got a nice cool spot to go and chill under. Make sure that you use the correct substrate for them. I use Reptibark for my snakes. Look at that, eh? Check how quickly that can happen. And guys, a retic is not a beginner snake. It's for an advanced snake keeper. If you do not know how to handle a retic, you can get wrapped up quite quickly, and you will probably lose your cool and panic, and snakes can pick up on your vibrations and panicking. So they will start feeding off that vibration, and there's a chance that you could get bitten. But if you just keep them nice and chilled, and you see how I let them move nice and slowly and freely between my arms like this, he's not restricted in any way, but at the same time I've got full control over this animal at any time. Sure, I can get bitten. If you're going to breed snakes and you're going to keep them for a long time, there is going to be the occasion where you might just drop your guard for a moment, like I did a couple of weeks ago, and I got tagged. My mistake is that I opened up her enclosure and I poured water into her bowl, and I had heat coming from my arm. She thought it was food. I normally put water in, and I put the snake hook between myself. I used my right hand to make a barrier with the snake hook, and then I pour the water in. But I didn't. I was lazy. It was late at night. I was tired. I wanted to go to bed, and I just didn't pick up the snake hook, and I just slid the glass open, and I poured water in, and she hit me. And she tagged my arm. Sorry, it was that side, because I slid the glass open with my right hand, and I put it in like that. And as I was pulling my arm out, she got me right over there. But as I say, she gave me a little love bite. There's a little love bite. If you guys check out my Instagram, you'll see a picture of it straight after I got bitten. You can check my Instagram, northcoast_constrictors. And while you're checking it out, why don't you hit follow at the same time? As always, like and subscribe if you enjoy this content and you want to see more awesome videos. Today's retic video is now at an end, and I hope to see some new subscribers or some new followers to my channel. Guys, if you've got any questions and anything you want to ask, any particular content you want to watch, please drop a comment below. Ask away. There's the only stupid question is the one that you don't ask. So if you're unsure about something, husbandry wise or keeping snakes, if I can help you in any way, I will. So long. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next video. Cheers for now.